radio is locked to Philly's Power 99 FM.
I'm really digging it out here in Philly. I really like the weather out here. Y'all really seem like y'all having a good time. It's dope. So I thank y'all for having me out here.
Yes, definitely. And you was chilling in Starbucks. I just met you in Starbucks.
I know, coincidentally. She walked in. It was like, I was like, oh, who that?
All right. Well, Driicky's a new artist. You have an interesting story because you started off independently and had your own label, right? And then got signed to a distribution deal. Explain that to me, or clarify.
Well, salute to my camp, NWEMG, New World Era Music Group. That's my team. That's my independent label. And we've been working really hard. I am not just some new face to pop up. So all the fans that's been watching me, following me, know that this is growth. This is the first single that kind of pushed me out the water. And, so E1 kind of, recognized talent and came in, and then that's what happened. So
all right, well, you might have heard snap back and tattoos, snap back and tattoos. You gotta do a little dance when you do that, but you have heard it on Power 99. This is the dude that sings it. You actually have a snapback and some tattoos. How many tattoos you got over here?
Hey, I got a couple. I just went and got this last night for y'all.
Yeah,
2 in the morning.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw you perform. Okay, so you got like a couple, like one on one arm and one in the back.
This is the next project right here.
I saw you perform maybe like a couple of weeks back, maybe like 2-3 months back. And I didn't remember you having all those tattoos.
Right.
So I was like, I'm glad you finally got some tattoos.
It was just that I just wanted to do it at the proper moment when I felt ready. And then I got some things that's meaningful to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just rush out, just put something on my body.
I know that's right. I got a big ghetto cross on my back that I wish I never. No, I have a dress on. That's definitely not happening. But okay, so Snapback and Tattoos, Young Berg produced this record. Yes, how did that happen?
Oh man, so I was on the No ID tour. So salute to them guys with Mike Sean and Khalil,
Soulja Boy.
And all of them. Yeah, I ended up opening for all of those guys, and I met Berg out there. So he saw my stage presence, he saw my performance, he thought saying mad potential, mad cool. Saying we linked up, kicked it, and I wrote the song before he sent me the beat. I was getting my first tattoo. And the inspiration came to me. He sent me the track, and I instantly felt like this is the one. Like, that's it.
Nice. You from North Carolina, right?
Right.
But you live in Jersey?
I was born in Newark, New Jersey. So
I went back home, Jersey.
Basically. I went back to my first home. But Oxford, North Carolina is where I was raised at.
Jersey's heavy out here. I'm from Jersey.
Right.
So, I'm kind of happy that we got somebody from Jersey, repping the snapback and tattoos and everything.
Of course.
All right. So recently you've been in the blogs online about a situation, a song, a remix to a song that you made. There's a new artist out there called Don Tripp. He did a song called Letter to My Son, and you remixed it. Basically, the original song is a dad talking about his son and how he wants to see his son.
Right.
You remixed it and did a son
that never had his dad, basically.
Talking to his dad.
Right.
Now, I think it's pretty dope that you remixed it and gave the other perspective, but you've been getting some backlash about that.
Yeah,
Tell me a little bit about how you feel.
I mean, salute to him. I talked to Don personally, so of course there's no beef, there's none of that. He thinks the record's dope. I think his record is dope, obviously, if I wanted to remix it. And it's a real powerful message, both of the songs. It's like, there are some good fathers out here that are trying to see their sons and are in a difficult position when it comes to seeing them. And there are a lot of kids out here that's just never had the experience of growing up with a father in their lives. And I was basically letting them know a part of my story, but in turn relating to all the kids out here who've ever grew up without their father or needed their father in their life, and letting them know how important it is to raise your kids. You know what I'm saying? So basically that's where I was at with it.
You know what? It's pretty dope because I feel like that kind of message needs to be out there. Like, we need to be talking about things like this. And it opened you up to a whole new audience.
Right. I didn't even expect all of that attention. It just came, right?
Exactly. So you went from being the snapback and tattoos guy to a guy with some real substance.
Actually, in reverse. I had the substance track first.
Right, but we didn't know about it.
Of course.
Right. So now, but to the public, Snapback and Tattoos is the first song. It's off your mixtape. Tell me a little bit about your mixtape, the title and everything.
Mixtape, you got to start somewhere. It's coming June 26th. And it's just really, really myself. I crafted it like as an album because I know it's like my first body of work. So I want everybody to really stay in tune that I'm not just snapbacks and tattoos, that I do have more hits coming, that I can provide y'all with diversity and different amounts of songs. So it's going to be really dope when it drops. So
okay, and you already working on the album. You moving over here. Like you said, you've been working.
Right.
Tell me about the album a little bit.
Success by the Gram is the title of the album. It probably won't be released until first quarter of 2013, but I'm working hard on that too. So.
And that's going to be on E1 that you release this, right?
We'll see.
Okay, so the so the E1 deal is with Snapback and Tattoos, and then this is a distribution deal. So after this is done, then you kind of still looking around.
I mean, I'm looking forward to working with E1 because they are being loyal. They are, but I'm not. I didn't want to overstep my boundaries because I'm not signed for that. But if it happens, then it'll happen most definitely.
Because I know G Unit was interested at one point, correct?
Right. Yeah, it was G Unit, Capital, Epic, and Interscope. Which
is pretty dope because you kind of like your video Snapback and Tattoos got on BET.
Right.
And then everybody started calling for the thing. So now you might be a free agent real soon. Who knows? Who knows?
Don't let them know that, low key. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
So when I saw you perform, I said I saw you perform before. You brought Diamond out on stage.
Of course, right.
Diamond from ATL. Tell me what the relationship is there, because that was a little unexpected when I seen her come out.
D is so cool. She's a real cool person. She works hard. She loves, doing what she does. And when we made Flash the Cash, it kind of had an ATL feeling to it. And the first thing I said, I was like, I want a girl on this track, and I want somebody that could spit. So I was like, contact and see if she's going to be available. She heard the record. She instantly laid it. It got back to us within, I want to say, a week. It wasn't even it didn't even take that long. So, she definitely supported me, and I support her to the fullest.
So this is a song on the mixtape, right?
Flash of Cash?
Yeah.
You have to see.
It might be on that album. Okay, Drake. Well, tell them where they can find you, Twitter, your website, and all of that.
Of course, y'all can find me on Twitter at Driicky Graham. That's DRIICK to the Y, GRAHAM. Again, that's DR 2 I's, CK 1 Y. GRAHAM. I'm on Facebook, Driicky Graham, Tumblr, Driicky Graham, Instagram, Driicky Graham is my name on there. So I'm taking over.
I like how you added a little rhyme to your Twitter so we can remember. I like
right,
that.
Exactly.
I like that. So Drick is about not Drick, right? Driicky.
I can
call you D, Drick, Driicky.
Yeah, Mr. Graham.
Okay. All right. So
Your radio is locked to Philly's Power 99 FM.